Howdy, folks. What's up? It's the Guitar Historian here with you today. And so I have a little bit of a playing video for you. And we're going to do one song today. And I wanted to kind of show off the brand new hotness here. As you can see, I have tricked out my Epiphone Les Paul Special. And there's some other videos that I'll put links to in the description and also kind of above my head as I'm talking. But let's just say I did some major work on this thing, and there are 100% Gibson guts in this guitar. 100%. The P90s are Gibson. The PCB board is Gibson. The input jack, the switch, everything is Gibson. So right now we basically have a Gibson Epiphone Les Paul Special. I don't really know what you want to call that, but basically, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, I'm trying to make it look like an original 1956-57 TV model. Other than this thing, I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep the cream. I did it because I thought it looked cool because it kind of gives the guitar a distinctive look, and it kind of makes it kind of look like zebra pickups. But if I want to really go with the vintage look, I'm probably going to go back to black. I have knob pointers coming in soon. I have an amber switch tip already, which was all historic specs. And I think it's coming together quite well. But I finally got the pickups kind of dialed into where I like them. And we're going to play a song today that I think kind of encapsulates the P90 sound. And I think that Neil Young used Old Black on this song. I don't really know why he wouldn't. Old Black is a well-known Les Paul model with P90s that he's been using for years. I'm sure that those P90s have been completely stripped down and everything else on the guitar has been completely redone over the years. But I think that the song Down by the River really gives you kind of the full spectrum of what the P90 sound is really all about. Okay? So we'll kind of make this a little bit of a lesson / P90 sound appreciation of Down by the River. So really, there's only three main parts chord-wise to Down by the River. And the first part is obviously the intro, which is like an E minor sustained third, I think is technically what it's called. Now, for the rhythm parts, I'm going to roll back my volume knobs just a little bit to somewhere around 7, okay? Now, what that's going to do is it's going to give you a little bit less of a harsh sound, but it's still going to sound pretty much like Neil Young. Right? So you got that E minor sustained, and then you're just going to A7. Right, so you got that part. When I try to sing and play, I f it up all the time. But anyway, the second part is the pre-chorus, which basically is just a C, B minor, D for 1 second. Now we pump up the volume to 10, and you're going to hear the P90s really come to life. So the chorus is just G, D, A. Always screw it up when I try to sing. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of it, right? Now, when you go into the solo part, I usually switch over to the bridge pickup, pump up the volume, and then you got and and then you can just play around with the solo because, you know, they do that for like a half an hour. And then there's 3 guitars going on. I'm pretty sure you'll have Steven Stills playing, Neil's playing one, and I'm not really sure who's playing the third one. But there's a guitar in one channel, which is more or less like, if you roll back that volume, just does the volume, or just does the rhythm parts. And then you have the other one in the other channel that's doing a lot of the lead parts, you know. While the other one's going, and they basically just play off each other. It's kind of like a jam session, and it's a really great song. So I think that it really encapsulates, you know, the P90 sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of play through a little bit. I'm going to lower the camera a bit for you here, so you can see the guitar a little bit better. And we're just going to play kind of through the song just a little bit, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So we're going to go back to the middle position. I'm going to roll off that. I got kind of both knobs kind of set to about 8, I would say right now. So intro. So I think you can hear, kind of as we play through it, you know, you can hear the differences in the dynamics between the P90s. You can go into kind of a really sweet sounding, lower volume, kind of just... And then when you really want to kick up the jams... I mean, it's just amazing. And that's part of the great thing about P90 pickups, is that they're so versatile. For some reason, they just work on so many different levels. And you have more control at the instrument over them, I believe, than really a lot of other guitars, because, you know, just by rocking that volume knob a little bit, you get so many different sounds, and in the same song, you can make it all work. And as long as you're comfortable kind of rocking those volumes back and forth, you can really make it happen. So hopefully this kind of opened your eyes to P90s, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it's a little scatterbrained. My playing videos are always a little bit scatterbrained, but hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you next time on the Guitar Historian channel.